What's up, y'all? This is Dosha with DoshaDreamsTarot, and this is a reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or wherever you have Capricorn in your chart. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome here. Just remember, this is Capricorn's reading, so I may talk shit about you. Sorry. Also, just wanted to say that gender is fluid, so don't get hung up on gender. If the energy comes up and it feels like really, really strong, like I'm gonna read the energy, but you know, you can switch things around as needed. Interesting first couple cards coming out here. We're going to get some more on the table before I make any assumptions. But I also want to say thank you so much, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We're deeply grateful, and we know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please help guide Capricorn for their highest good? And please bless us and protect us as we move forward into this reading. Interesting. So you've got the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. You also have the Ace of Cups. So I'm feeling like you could be having an offer coming in here. You've got the Page of Swords, so I'm getting that you might actually be getting like a message. You've got the Moon card coming out. So this is really speaking to the Libra full moon that we just had, which I have a little bit of full moon water. I'm just gonna give you a little shake here. Let's get a little bit of full moon water. Shake it, shake it. That's kind of dorky, but like, I don't know. I'm just saying that like, this is having to do with your relationships. So what I'm getting is, okay, two things. First thing I'm getting is that because you've got the Four of Cups coming in, I feel like that this message of this really does feel like kind of like a, you know, like, okay, you remember when you were in school and you would like, whatever, like write a love note to somebody and it would be like, do you like me? Yes or no, or whatever. I don't know why that's coming up for me right now. It's so funny, but it's almost like you're kind of like, you're circling the no and like handing it back. Because you've got the Six of Wands coming out in reverse. So I feel like this person is not going to end up being successful in like whatever this is. Like, but the moon is like, I feel like this is significant because it's actually showing you like where in relationships you are either closed off or it's showing what you really want. Is what I'm getting. So it could be that you actually are like figuring out like what it is that you want pretty quickly, or that now someone could send you a message of interest and you know right away if you want to pursue that or not, is what I'm getting. So that's really interesting. So Spirit, why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, that was the other thing. I remember I said there was two things. So the other thing is that this could be a situation that was unsuccessful in the past. And with the Ten of Swords coming out in reverse, that kind of confirms the other narrative here, which is that somebody from the past could be sending you a love message. I know, fucking A, excuse my language. And they could be... I'm getting with the Four of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Four of Cups coming out, it's almost like either they're being mysterious here, or you subconsciously, because of this past thing, like that it was unsuccessful in the past, because of that, you subconsciously are not open to their offer. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. I feel like you could have walked away from this person and this person might be coming back to you. Spirit, who is this Prince of Swords? Or what is the energy behind this message? Who is this person behind this message? Can we get some clarity? Oh shit, excuse me. Jesus. Okay. You've got the Prince of Pentacles. So that would be the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who didn't keep their promises, is what I'm getting particularly. This is someone who also did not meet their obligations, particularly. This is someone who did not do their end of the labor. Like, they didn't do their part of the job. And when I say job, I mean like the work that it takes to make a relationship work. They didn't keep up on their end, is what I'm getting. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is making me laugh, but it's just because that's what Spirit's channeling to me right now. This is someone who didn't do their part. That's what I'm getting. Pretty strongly. So why is this Moon card here, Spirit? Why is this Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here? Okay. Spirit's telling me to switch decks. Okay. That's fine. Why is this Moon card here? Oof. Slippery fellas. Whoa. You've got the Moon card in reverse. What in the frick? So, wow. So they may actually, remember how I said that they're being mysterious, or that your subconscious is influencing your decision here? I feel like this is actually, like the other thing that I was getting is that you're getting clear about what it is that you want. And that's why you're not accepting this offer, because you actually know it's not mysterious at all, because either this person is coming forward with some sort of like mystery revealed sort of deal, where that they're actually like telling you what's going on for them on a deeper level, where they're like, actually this is what really happened, and you're still kind of like, yeah, I don't really care. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't, you know, you're like, this situation just wasn't cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to say it, where you're just like, you're like, I know deep down in my, you know what I mean, subconscious, how I really feel about it. You know what I mean? And so this is actually the revealing of true feelings deep down. You've got the Tower card in reverse here. It's really interesting. Yeah, this person wants to like a do-over. This person wants a do-over. That's how I feel. I feel like that's what this message is like, let me tell you how I really feel, and let's do this. Let's start over. You know what I mean? I know the tower already fell, but we can fix it. You know? That's kind of the vibe that I get here. Okay, Spirit, can we clarify the Ace of Cups here? Why is this Ace of Cups here, Spirit? Both of these? Okay, all three of them. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with an air sign here, especially with this sword energy, but also that's just how we know that it's a message with the Page of Swords. But, okay. This person's message is really interesting. They're just trying to explain things more. We're going to get more of what the actual explanation is, but this is what they're trying to explain. What they're trying to explain, I feel like, is this is why I didn't communicate more. You know, this is why I didn't take more action in our relationship. This is why I never said anything before, you know what I mean, things ended. You know, and this is why it's almost like this message is kind of coming in like after an ending already happened, right? So they're kind of like, this is why I waited to say anything or take action towards you, you know, but this is mostly also talking about the relationship. This is why I didn't take action, which is what I got from this, you know, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Is this is someone who didn't put in the work and the effort that was necessary to keep this relationship afloat. You know, they didn't keep their promises or their end of things. Like they, you know what I mean? I feel like they were lazy in the relationship. They're trying to tell you why. We'll get more on that. Like, okay, why? You know what I mean? But what I'm getting is that with the they also, the Seven of Cups in reverse is coming through in this message. So I'm almost getting like, they were like, was confused before, but I'm not confused anymore. That's what I'm getting. What I'm getting is like, I know what I want now, and before I didn't know what I wanted. I was confused by either my options or what was going on in my life. I was too focused on work or, you know, money, or, you know, I was a mess and I just wasn't organized. And you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're not, it's like, I will say that there are times when things aren't necessarily an excuse, but they're an explanation. And explanations are not always excuses, because they're not, because I feel like if somebody, and I'm not telling you how to feel about this person at all, I'm just saying that from my experience, when somebody is willing to come forward and admit that they fucked up, excuse my language, and they're like, hey, you know, like, this is why, and you know what I mean? Like, it depends on their energy. If they're like, you know, if they're like whiny and they want something from you, like, that's the part where I'm like, okay, if you have an outcome in mind, and so you're making excuses in order for me to feel a certain way about it, in order for me to not be upset with you, or in order for me, like, there's always excuses are like, they want you to not hold them accountable. That's what excuses are. Excuses are like, somebody is late to work and they're like, oh, well, you know, it's because my alarm didn't go off or whatever, so it's not my fault. That's where there's a difference between excuses and explanations. An explanation is like, I was late to work because I forgot to set my alarm. You know what I mean? It's not like your alarm just doesn't go off, dude. Like, you had to have made a mistake somewhere along the line, because alarms go off if they're set correctly. So there was something that you did that you had your volume down, or you forgot to charge your phone, or like whatever it is. Don't say your alarm just didn't go off at all, because that very rarely, if ever, actually happens. If you had the alarm set and the volume up and you plugged your phone in, the alarm is gonna go off. So I'm just saying, there's the difference there. So this person, it doesn't feel like they're making excuses. It feels like they're making, they're giving you explanations. So I'm just making that distinction here. Because we might be tempted, you might be tempted, Capricorn, to see those as excuses. Okay, and I'm just telling you that I just don't think that they are, because those things are very easily mixed up and misconstrued, especially if you have hard feelings about it, or, you know what I mean, somebody let you down, disappointed you, upset you, didn't treat you right, whatever it was. So if they come back and they're like, this is why I did that, you're like, I don't really care why. And you're valid, you know what I mean? You have every right to feel that way. And so if you feel like you don't care why, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But just, you know, I'm only saying that because, you know, you might want to hear them out, but you might not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't sound like you do, so it's fine. But, you know, I'm just saying. So 7 of Cups in reverse is like, I was confused before, but I'm not confused anymore. The High Priestess in reverse is like, I was totally not in touch with my intuition. I was not in touch with, like, the reality of the situation. Like, I feel like they were like, I was not balanced and in touch with myself spiritually, and in touch with, like, really with, like, my inner knowledge, my inner knowing, you know? They're like, so because of that, and because I was confused and my energy was in all these different places, and I was, you know, chaotic. That's a really good word too, to explain this energy here, is they were like, I was chaotic, you know, and so I was putting my energy in all these different places, and I didn't know if I wanted to commit to you or not, basically, is what I'm getting, is that their intuition was off kilter, so they didn't know if they wanted to invest in the relationship or not. But it sounds like that what I'm getting is that it obviously was a relationship, though, because I'm getting that, you know, that, like I said, they disappointed you because that there was some type of expectation and they did not meet it. You know, there was some type of obligation or commitment or promise or something, and they did not meet that, you know. So that's what I'm getting here, is that it's not really about, you know, that you guys were just like, whatever, you know, and this person was like, oh, I don't know, and then, like, you're all butthurt about it. It's like, no, I get the feeling that this was like, you guys were actually in a thing, because you have to be in a thing for it to end, okay, and not be successful, because it was an endeavor, right? So that's what I'm saying, is like, this person is saying that I didn't put energy towards this because I wasn't sure about it. That's pretty much it. But I am sure now. That's really what they're trying to tell you. And it's like, well, I wish you would have been sure back then before you got involved with me, and then was sitting there all unsure to the point where you're just not even putting anything into the relationship, till it ends, and then now that it's over and I've moved on, then now you want to come back and be like, I'm sorry, I wasn't sure, but I know now that I really do want to be with you, you know, because you're just like, well, so will you change your mind again? Are you going to get confused again, you know? Because they already obviously at some point to start this thing with you, there had to have been some sort of like, I want to start this thing with you kind of communication. Like at some point, do you know what I mean? It would have been kind of like obvious, or not obvious, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this person did get into this thing with you. You know what I'm saying? And then was kind of like, but they got into it with uncertainty and with confusion. And so then while they're in it with you, they were just like, oh, I don't know, you know, and you're just kind of like, you can tell, and you're just like, you're not giving to this relationship. You don't seem certain about me, you know? And so you ended it, and then now they're coming back around. So, wow. Spirit, can we go ahead and clarify how Capricorn feels? I'm going to move this up and get some more spaces here because we need to not clarify, but get some more info. Yeah, that makes plenty of sense. Yeah, that makes plenty of sense. You've got the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you definitely have your guard up with this person. Yeah, you definitely were hurt by them. They definitely hurt you. They hurt your feelings. You've got the Emperor card as well. And the 4 of Cups again, dude. Yeah, you are not, I feel like you are really resistant. And you're definitely in your power here. You're in control of your emotions. You've got the Ace of Swords as well. So I feel like you're going to communicate that. I feel like you're not afraid of speaking your truth to this person, especially if they're going to come back in and try and offer you love and say like, you know, I was confused. I'm not confused anymore. You're kind of like, yeah, so like, you know, like I don't really feel bad for you necessarily. I also don't really, like, I'm not really, interested in starting something back up with you because you really did hurt me, you know what I mean? And you kind of blew it, you know? Like you had the opportunity to be with me and you were confused about it, and so you stopped giving to the situation, and so, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like I feel like you're really in your power here. Like I just don't feel like you're emotionally caught up with this person anymore. I feel like you're kind of, you know, like you're kind of, you're really not interested in this offer, is what I'm getting. Okay, Spirit. Anything else about how Capricorn is feeling? Really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you're ready for something new. You've got the 3 of Wands coming out here. You're definitely ready for something new. I feel like exactly, you're not caught up in this emotionally anymore. You're not stuck in this. You've released yourself from this situation. You've got the Temperance card in reverse here. This is, I feel like, talking about a certain level of impatience coming from you. And I feel like in a way, what I'm really getting is actually you just want this to be over, this situation with this person. So I feel like you have kind of like, I'm not saying that you rushed for this to be over with, but I'm almost feeling like you, how do I say this? You've got the Hermit card in reverse as well. You're just ready. Like you're almost like, let me off the chain. That's how I feel. That's what I'm getting here, is that you're like, you're ready for new things. You are, you know what I mean? You're, I think you're ready to come out of hermit mode. Like I feel like you've done your healing. You've gone within, you know, like you've already done it. You've already worked through it. Just like I feel like you've already gone into your subconscious to figure out what it is that you actually want. And you're kind of like, I don't want to start something new with someone. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like you are sitting in your power here. Yeah. I don't think you're interested in this person because you're like, it didn't go well once before already. So why would I try it again with somebody who already hurt me and showed me that they were like not sure of me? You know what I mean? And so this is just someone who, you know what I mean? Like they already disappointed you once. So, you know, why would you choose to do this again? You know? Can we get some potential outcomes, Spirit? 2 of Swords in reverse. Yep, you're definitely not, you're not confused. I don't think so at all. I don't think you're stuck. I don't think you're not sure. 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you've healed from this. or you're in the state of healing. I feel like you're kind of trying to, I don't want to say you're rushing your healing, but you're ready for your healing to be over with. Like, you know what I mean? You're not stuck on this anymore. That's a lot, but I get it. Okay, yeah, those are actually make a lot of sense. So we're going to go ahead and look at it. Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you are actually like really wanting to connect with other people and have fun. Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like you don't want to start something new with this person. You don't. You're not interested in starting something new with them. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to work on it. I don't think it didn't work out, so you don't want to work on it again. You know what I mean? Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're just like, I don't feel sad about this situation anymore, and I'm certainly not going to continue to be in a state of like lack and poverty consciousness about this situation anymore. So like, it may have really hurt your feelings and made you feel sad for a while. You're just not going to do that anymore, dude. You're done with it. You actually literally have moved on from it, and you are sitting in your power. Because next you've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Capricorn, this is like totally your energy. This is earth energy. This is really about you being in your power and you feeling abundant and good on your own. And you actually are like, you know, you're looking for new things. You've got the Ten of Pentacles coming out last. That's like, seriously, I feel like you are abundant and you have good things coming towards you. And you are, you know, you're good. You know what I mean? And so you're like, why would I do that? Why would I go back and do this thing with this person that already ended, wasn't successful, it didn't work out, this person already disappointed me, I don't really care why they did it, or the situation. You're kind of like, yeah, I get that, okay, cool, thanks for telling me, but I'm not interested in accepting your offer. You know what I mean? I'm ready to come out of this state of healing, and I'm not ready, I don't want to revisit this. You know what I mean? I'm ready to be unstuck and do something new. So, yeah, that's awesome. Spirit's wanting me to go ahead and pull some love oracle cards to close out the reading here. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit, for these divine messages and guidance. Could we get a love oracle card to close out the reading for Capricorn? What an interesting reading, though, really. I mean, like, that's cool because I'm really proud of you. Oh my God, that's awesome. Yes. Okay. You got, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yes. That's so awesome, Capricorn. That's exactly, that sums up your reading. You're over it. The past is behind you. You're like, I'm moving on towards something new now. I'm good. There's new things. There's bigger and better possibilities for you, you know? So just follow it with faith, and it's just going to work out for you. Yeah, so much better than revisiting this thing. You're good. You're good on it. So yeah, go for it. That's awesome. I'm super proud of you, and this is a great reading. So, you know, bless you and good job. You know, so yeah, if you liked this reading, please do like, don't be stingy, and it definitely is a free and easy way to support me and my channel. If you are feeling it and you are vibing with it, please drop me a comment and let me know. It really does fuel my fire. And also, you know, share it with people if you feel like it would resonate, and subscribe if you like my energy and you want more. If you are having dreams and you're not sure what to make of them, I do dream interpretations, so that will be in the description box below. It's all sliding scale. I want to make it accessible to folks, so just hit me up and we'll talk about it. Also, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, donation links. So if you want to drop me a donation, that's down there also. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, Capricorn. I hope to see you again next time. Bye.